West throws the basketball away.
Good pass.
Good pass to Alden Ross, lays it up and in. Good assist by Ashton Ferguson.
Murray wants the ball. He's got it rolling to his left. Got some pressure, and he's down.
Dark horse for 14th region in the preseason, so we'll see what happens today.
It's Sorghum Festival weekend, and it's the 2022 Sorghum Bowl at Don McKenzie Field at Morgan County High School. I'm Chris Dickerson, along with Stephen Gullett and the rest of the MTTV Sports Television crew. We want to welcome you to Morgan County Cougars football, where tonight Coach Larry French has brought his Yellow Jackets from Middlesboro to West Liberty to take on the Morgan County Cougars. This Morgan County Cougar broadcast being brought to you by Appalachian Wireless, Bank of the Mountains, Caney Valley Propane, Commercial Bank, Dave Ison, candidate for Morgan County Judge Executive, First National Bank, Frederick Law Office, PLLC, Standifer Builders, the Citizens Bank, G&S Concrete and Metal Roofing Services, Vicki Oldfield Realtor, Homeland Real Estate, and Woodman Life. We'll go back to the studio, get in a couple of commercials. We're 7 minutes away from kickoff, and Stephen and I will be back to Don McKenzie Field right after this.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
Life is filled with moments, some monumental, some mere seconds. Moments we often take for granted as we worry and anticipate all the moments to come. At Woodman Life, we help ease that worry with our affordable insurance and retirement products. We work to protect financial security, community pride, patriotism, and peace of mind, so that you can protect the moments that matter most.
We're back here at Don McKenzie Field in West Liberty, and we're 6 minutes away from kickoff. The Middlesboro Yellow Jackets are taking on the Morgan County Cougars. And Steve, welcome back to Don McKenzie Field. Another Friday night's rolled around, football time.
And again, it's another beautiful night for high school football. Beautiful field. Big crowd, you know. Sorghum Festival brings out the big crowds and the class reunions, and so everybody's in town this weekend for the Sorghum Bowl, and so for the Sorghum Festival, and they're here to watch the Sorghum Bowl. So and again, it's a beautiful field, beautiful night. We're ready for some high school football.
Last Friday night, Paris traveled here to West Liberty, and they defeated Morgan County 61-16 and with a short-handed Morgan County Cougars team. And Morgan County again tonight, Steve, has a list of injuries coming in to this football game. Bennett Ball is out tonight with an ankle injury. Gunnar Rice is out not only tonight but for the season with torn muscle in his shoulder. Drake Linden's out tonight. Riley Standifer is back tonight, according to Coach Easterling, on a limited basis. He'll play defense only, and Cameron Rogers will be back in the backfield tonight, so they'll be glad to get Cameron back into the lineup. And we hope we can just get through this game without getting any more injuries that more than what they've already sustained, because it's not been a kind year so far for Morgan County on the injury front.
Yeah, we're just past the halfway mark in the season, and injuries right now play a big role, especially for the Cougars right now, and they got to get healthy. And if they're not healthy, it's going to hurt, and it's going to be a long second half of the season. So hopefully they can mend up, they can get through this game, and no more injuries, and end this season with a positive. But we'll see what happens.
We'll take a look at some of the statistics for both of these teams here before this contest gets underway. Middlesboro comes into this football game tonight fresh off of a 21-20 victory over Harlan last Friday evening at Middlesboro. And again, Morgan County lost here at Don McKenzie Field 61-16 to the Greyhounds of Paris last Friday night. Middlesboro comes into this game with a record of 3-2. They've won their last 3 ball games, while Morgan County comes into this game with a record of 1-4, having lost their last 2 games. And Steve, they're going to look to build on some momentum of a new offense that they installed last week due to these injuries. And Morgan County looked good in spells last week with the offense. No more practice than what they'd had.
Yeah, they did. They actually, there was a couple plays there that they looked really, really good. The only problem was they just couldn't put 2 or 3 plays together. And, you know, when you're trying to drive down the field, you got to put plays together. And hopefully that's something that they've worked on in practice and they can capitalize on tonight.
This is a district matchup here between Middlesboro and Morgan County. These 2 teams have met 6 times since the 1999 season. Middlesboro has won 4 of those 6 contests. And, Steve, it looks here this evening, Middlesboro looks big again across both sides of the football. They come into this game healthy, and I look for another offensive output by the visitors on the scoreboard here tonight.
Yeah, they're big. They look athletic, and they got a winning record.
So they're 3-2.
So they got a little confidence coming in here, and you know, the Cougars banged up a little bit, so they got a big challenge ahead of them. The Cougars do.
Middlesboro comes into this game averaging 34.4 points per game on the season. They've put 110 points on the scoreboard the first 5 games. Morgan County has put 108 points up on the scoreboard on the offensive end of the ball. They're averaging 20.8 points per game. On the defensive side of the football, Middlesboro's giving up 22 points per game, while Morgan County is giving up 21.6 points per game. Middlesboro likes to run the football. They're averaging 205 yards per game. They've gained 1,028 yards of their first 5 games. Morgan County comes into this game averaging 161 yards per game on the ground. They've gained a total of 809 yards rushing the football through their first 5 contests. Middlesboro passing the football 108 yards per game, 543 passing yards season to date, while Morgan County is averaging 43 yards per game through the air. They've thrown for 216 yards so far this season. Turnovers, which always plays a big part in a football game, especially a high school football game. Both teams are even in the giveaways and takeaways on the season. Middlesboro's coughed the ball up 10 times. They've had three fumbles and 7 interceptions, but they've also created 10 turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. Morgan County's coughed the football up 9 times while also creating 9 turnovers on the defensive side of the football. And, Steve, both of these teams are on the field, and we're less than a minute away from the opening kickoff here in West Liberty.
So, again, we're ready for some high school football. Don McKenzie Field, they honored Donnie McKenzie there before the game. Well-deserved, and big shout-out to Donnie McKenzie.
It's a beautiful fall day here in West Liberty. It got up to 68 degrees today. The kickoff temperature is 56 degrees, and the winds are calm. Just a picture-perfect evening for football here in West Liberty as we get ready to get this game underway. Morgan County is one, and Morgan County will receive here to begin the game. The football's on the tee, the whistle's blown, and we're ready to play football here in West Liberty, and here we go.
Good hands there on the line.
And that squib kick is picked up on the Morgan County side of the field, and Morgan County will take over with good field position to start this football game on their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
So that's going to be a good start for the Cougars, good field position, and see if they can make something positive happen here.
So 1st and 10 Morgan County as they break the huddle. First play of the evening here in West Liberty. Glad you're joining us wherever you may be across the viewing area in Elliott, Morgan, Menifee, Wolf, and parts of Bath County. Welcome to West Liberty. Nickel in the shotgun, where he'll be most of the evening. Hands the football off up the middle. And Chance Wright was the carrier, and he may have got the football back to the line of scrimmage, and they'll mark him at the 45, so no gain. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Foster was on the tackle for Middlesboro.
And that was something that happened last week. It seemed like they were met in the backfield there right at the line of scrimmage lot, and looks like that's what's happened here. So we'll see how the Cougars respond to that.
Middlesboro's very big across the front. 2nd down and 10, football on the 45. Nickel keeps the football this time, floats the pass out over the head of trying to hit Adam Cantrell, throws it just over his outstretched hands at the midfield mark. And that incomplete pass will bring up 3rd and 10 and the football on the 45-yard line.
With a big crowd tonight at the Sorghum Bowl and a little adrenaline going, probably put just a little bit too much on that pass there, just over the head of Cantrell.
Cantrell had room to run there too, Steve.
He sure did. He was wide open and open field. Just overthrown just a little bit.
Morgan County with 3 receivers here to the near side. Nickel rolls to the near side looking. The pass is caught and knocked out of bounds on the 46-yard line.
According to where they mark this, it may be a 1st down. It may be
Joe
just,
Spencer brought that football in. It looks like they're going to mark it maybe about a half a yard short.
Yep.
From what? Well, they spot it right on the 45-yard line, and they'll give him a 1st down. So Nickel to Spencer. They needed 10. They got 10. The result of the play is a first Morgan County Cougars 1st down of the evening as they move the chains. 1st and 10 Cougars.
So good throw there, good catch. Keep those toes in bounds. So 1st down Cougars.
2 receivers to the near side. Nickel hands off to Wright. He goes in between the tackles, spins, and gets down inside the 40-yard line to the 39-yard line. Good run for Wright.
Yeah, good gain there on 1st down.
Give Chance 6 yards on the carry, and it'll be 2nd down and 6. So a good start here, Steve, for Morgan County on this first drive.
Yep, very good start. A lot of momentum here. Hopefully they can keep building on that and keep on just marching down the field.
And again, Coach Easterling was talking in his pregame interview with Rick Barker that they just installed a new offense last week and only had 3 days to practice before the Paris game, and they look a lot more fluid here tonight.
They sure do. More comfortable.
2 receivers this time to the far side. Nickel takes the snap and hands off, and the runner crosses the 40 and is met right on the 39-yard line for no gain, and that was right again.
Yeah, the defense was ready for him there. Met him right again right at the yard scrimmage. So no gain on the play.
3rd down and 4. The football on the 39-yard line. First drive of the football game, just a little over 2 minutes in.
And again, a big crowd here for the Sorghum Bowl. Good turnout for here at the Don McKenzie Field.
2 receivers near side. Nickel again in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off to Wright. And this time Wright stood up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll mark it on the 39-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th and 4. And we'll see what the Cougars do here with this first 4th down of the evening.
So maybe they're on the other side of the field here. They may go ahead and go for it here. Let's see. Looks like they're thinking about it anyway.
Let's get behind your team.
And Nickel breaks from the sideline after talking to Coach Easterling, and he's going back into the huddle. They do appear to be going for this. So a big play here early for the Cougars as they try to keep this game opening drive alive. It's just a little over 3 minutes long, this drive has been. 4th and 4. And Nickel tried to take it right up the middle, and he may be marked at the 39. That is where they'll mark it at. So Morgan County turns the football over on downs as Bradley Nickel tried the quarterback sneak. And the Middlesboro defense was having no part of that. So
no, they didn't look surprised at all on that one. They were ready for it and stopped him pretty close right there to the line of scrimmage.
Morgan County turns the football over on downs. So Middlesboro's first possession of the evening will start on their own 39-yard line, and they quickly break the huddle. Caden Grigsby at quarterback for Middlesboro. Smith goes up the middle, crosses the 40 out to about the 43-yard line. So a gain of 4 makes it 2nd down and 6 for Middlesboro.
So the Cougars here, let's see how they do on defense. Give up 4 yards on that first play.
Snap into the backfield. The runner goes around the left side, turns the corner, and goes out of bounds near midfield. And that was Caden Grigsby.
So I believe that is first down there for the Yellow Jackets.
Football on the 49. That'll be a pickup of 6 yards, and it'll be a first down for the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro. So the first down of the evening for Middlesboro. 7:44 left on the clock here in the first period. We're scoreless. Grigsby in the shotgun for Middlesboro. 2 receivers of both sides. Screen pass down the left side goes Foster, and he's going untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So a 49-yard screen pass from Grigsby to Foster as he takes it down the left side of the field untouched. And at the 7:34 mark of the first period, it's 6-0, Middlesboro.
So it does look like the Yellow Jackets are going to kick the extra point here. You see.
So Middlesboro will try to kick the extra point, and it's up, and it is good. So at the 7:34 mark of the first period, Middlesboro is the first team on the scoreboard. The Yellow Jackets 7, Morgan County nothing. You're watching Morgan County football on the Morgan County Cougar Network, MTTV Channel 2, and we'll be back to West Liberty right after this.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with 0 closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
Adam Cantrell and Bradley Nickel are back on the 20-yard line for Morgan County to take this kick. Middlesboro took the opening drive and scored. They're up 7-0. This time they kick it away. Cantrell will take it on the 22. And he stood up on the 27 or 28-yard line. It looks like they'll mark it on the 27.
Good kick by the Yellow Jackets there. And on the ball pretty quick. He didn't have time to make much of a move, go very far, and They made him there pretty quick.
Cantrell caught that on the 22, so he gained 5 yards, and he was stood up quickly.
Yep.
And Morgan County will begin their second possession of the first period here on their own 27-yard line, trailing Middlesboro 7-0. Nickel in the shotgun, 2 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near. He hands it off to Chance Wright, and he's tackled in the backfield on the 26-yard line. So Wright will lose 1.
And that was probably a pretty good spot there. It looked like
I thought he was on the 25 myself, if he made it back to the 25.
Yep.
So a generous spot makes it 2nd and 11.
But we'll take it.
We'll take every yard we can get.
That's right.
Let us know where you're watching from, guys.
And wonder if the new offense has a little more passing in it for the Cougars.
2 receivers split here to the near side.
He's going to come out with 2 receivers to the far. He's going to put 1 in motion. It's going to be number 28, Alan Justice.
And the handoff to Justice as he tried to turn the corner on the sweep, and he'll lose 4 or 5 yards. We'll see where they mark it at. It looks like on the 22.
Bring up about a 3rd down and 16 or 15 now for the Cougars.
So Alan Justice loses 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 15. The football on the 22. It's on the 21. They mark it now. It'll be 3rd and 16 on the 21.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets defense keeps pushing the Cougars back on this possession here. They need a big play on this one, on this 3rd down.
And Steve Middlesboro's defense looks awful quick here this evening. These first couple of possessions, they're quick to the football.
Yep.
3rd and 16 for the Cougars. Nickel back in the pocket, throws it over the middle of the field. It's caught and dropped, and that was Justice. Allen had his hands on it, but a hard hit in the middle of the field separated Justice from the football, and the pass falls incomplete on the 32-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th and 16.
And looks like a Middlesboro player's hurt down on the field.
So 4th and 16 with the football on the 21-yard line. We'll go back for a commercial while we have an injured Middlesboro player on the field. You're watching Morgan County football on MTTV Channel 2.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Morgan County's first drive was 7 plays for 16 yards. This drive was 3 plays for a negative 6 yards, and they'll punt the football away to Middlesboro. Middlesboro should get good field position out of this. And that kick hits on about the 40, and it takes a good Morgan County bounce over into Middlesboro territory, and will go dead on the 46-yard line.
Very good punt there. And like you said, it took a Morgan County bounce and
Sure
Come on
did.
the other side of the field anyway, so that's good. Good punt.
So the 46-yard line is where Middlesboro will start their second possession of this football game. Their last possession was 4 plays, went 61 yards to the house, and Middlesboro took a 7-0 lead. That's where we're at right now as they begin their second possession at the 5:29 mark here of the first period. Grigsby takes the snap. He'll keep the football. It's Wright. Comes down onto the Morgan County side of the field and spins down to about the 40-yard line. So a good run for Case Bayless. He crosses to the Morgan County side of the field to the 40-yard line.
And a couple of missed tackles there. Could have had him down in the backfield.
So a 14-yard run for Bayless and a first down for Middlesboro. And Steve, tackling is very important in a game like this.
It is. Can't miss any. I mean, you got to, if you get a chance in the backfield, you got to take them down.
You can't give them extra yards.
Nope.
That snaps over the head of Bayless. He goes back in the backfield and retrieves it, and Morgan County's players are all over him, and they'll stop that play. Now back on the Middlesboro side of the field. Big loss. High snap and a good play by the Cougars defense all the way back to the 45-yard line of Middlesboro. So that's a 15-yard loss. So a 15-yard loss will bring up second down and 25 now with the football on the 45-yard line. The receiver comes in motion. We had movement on both sides of the ball, and I don't know, it was a false start as the right guard looked like he jumped early, causing the Morgan County player to come across.
So usually that usually happens sometimes, so that backs them up a little further. And, 30 yards to go here. But that scoring play there in that first drive was a 49-yard pass. So
the football backed up another 5 yards will bring up second down and 30 now with the football on the 40-yard line. Receiver comes in motion. Snap back to Grigsby. And that pass is complete across the 50-yard line back into Morgan County territory. Cameron Wilson on the reception. And they'll mark that, looks like on the 48-yard line, so he'll gain 12 yards on that catch and run. Third down and 18 now, the football on the 48-yard line. 7-0 Middlesboro, the Yellow Jackets with the lead and the football here in West Liberty. So 2 receivers split each side. Grigsby in the pocket looking deep, and he fires it over the middle, wide open and caught, and a touchdown. So Middlesboro with the touchdown, 48 yards on that bomb. So a 48-yard pass right over the middle of the field, Steve, and just like that, Middlesboro's up 13-0 on Morgan County here with 3:28 left in the first period.
And definitely you said a bomb. That's exactly what that was.
That was a bomb.
That was.
The kick is up and good. So at the 3:28 mark of the first period, Middlesboro's had the ball twice. They've punched it into the end zone twice, both times through the air when we come back to Don McKenzie Field. 14-0 Middlesboro. You're watching Morgan County Cougars football on MTTV Channel 2.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Cantrell and Nickel back again deep for Morgan County as Middlesboro kicks off with a 14-0 lead. The 3:28 mark of the first period. High kick bounces inside the 30, picked up by Cantrell. And he'll lose yardage as he tried to get away, but the Yellow Jacket defenders wrap him up down inside the 25-yard line. Morgan County will take over. 1st and 10. The football looks like it'll be marked on the 24-yard line.
So again, the Cougars find themselves down early in the game, and let's see if they can bounce back and whittle away at this and march down the field and get a score.
1st and 10 for the Cougars on their own 24, and they need a drive here, Steve. They need to eat up some clock, and they need some points.
They sure do.
Cougars break from the huddle. They've got 2 receivers to the far side. Nickel hands off up the middle, a big hole, and across the 35, the 40, out over the 40 to the 44-yard line goes Cameron Rogers, and he's a welcome to dish it back from injury.
Yep.
Big run for Cameron. First time he touches the football. 20 yards and a first down. That ball all the way out to the 44.
Big hole there, and he found it, and it just he kept those legs moving. 20-yard gain.
A quick hole opened up between the guard and center, and Rogers was through that in a split second and gone up the field. 1st and 10, Morgan County, football on the 44. 2 receivers again to the far side, single receiver near. Nickel in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, and he's looking over the middle. He's got Cantrell wide open, and Adam drops it. So Cantrell had the football in his hands. He couldn't hang on. But in all fairness to him, it was underthrown just a little bit, Steve.
Yep.
And boy, they just missed 6 points on that play.
Yeah, it was just behind him just a little bit. Wasn't in stride. He had to kind of adjust a little bit, and he couldn't adjust enough. He just
Cantrell was wide open.
He was wide open.
So all that excitement for an incomplete pass. We'll come back to the 44. It's 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. But I like their aggressiveness, Steve.
That was a good
call.
call.
Like the play call. Stretch the defense out.
Yep.
2 receivers again to the far side. This time Nickel keeps the football, swings to his right, crosses the 50 down into Middlesboro territory. He'll be tackled. They'll give him the 44-yard line.
It's going to give him a first down there.
So that's a 12-yard gain. Flips the side of the football field, and Morgan County has the football 1st and 10 on the Middlesboro 44-yard line. 2:35 and the clock moving here in the first period. Middlesboro with a 14-0 lead, but Morgan County, the Cougars are on the move.
Good drive here by the Cougars. 2 first downs.
Again, 2 receivers to the right, Nickel in the gun. 1 receiver here near side. Nickel keeps the football. Here he goes again down inside the 40, and they'll mark him out of bounds right on the 40-yard line. So a 4-yard gain for Nickel on that carry.
I know we've talked about this before, but it seems like Nickel makes really good decisions there when he needs to throw the ball, when he needs to keep the ball. And there he got positive yards there and by keeping it.
He runs the quarterback option really well.
He sure does.
They mark it on the 40-yard line. It brings up 2nd down and 6 for Morgan County.
But Morgan County is now moving the ball. Morgan County is, if you're looking at your screen,
the Cougars break the huddle.
They come, break out the huddle.
Again, they have 2 receivers to the far side, a single receiver here to the near side.
Nickel calls for it.
Nickel in the gun. This time he hands it off, and Rogers goes down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. So give him 2 on the carry. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 4 with the football on the 38-yard line. And, Steve, I think being on this side of the field, down inside the 40-yard line especially, they're in 2-down territory if they need it.
Oh, yeah, they did. They do. They sure are. So, yeah, they're going to keep going to the – yeah, this time of the game and down 14-0, yeah, I think they're going to go They're going to use 4 downs here.
So the same formation they've used for most of the evening, 2 receivers far side, single receiver near, nickel in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands the football off up the middle, goes the runner, but no gain there. Chance Wright on the carry, and they'll mark him right at the 38-yard line. So no gain, and that'll bring up 4th and 4.
And it does look like the Cougars are going to go for this. You can't blame them.
The clock's down under a minute now left here in the first period, and I'd like to see him run another quarterback option here and roll this football out.
Yep.
Middlesboro's not had an answer for that play here in the first quarter, so let's see what we do. Nichols in the shotgun again, 2 receivers to the far side. And he hands it off, and the runner's met in the backfield. That was Chance Wright, and he just barely got his hands on that football before he was tackled in the backfield. And they'll mark that back on the 42-yard line, so that's a loss of 4. And the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro will take over on their own 42-yard line as they turn Morgan County over on downs. So, Steve, again, Morgan County had a good-looking drive started, but they get down on the Middlesboro end of the field and it sputters out.
It seems like when they get outside the pocket, the good things happen. And when they stay inside that pocket, they don't get much out of it.
I agree. 1st and 10, the Yellow Jackets. Plays blown dead before the snap. And it's a timeout taken by Morgan County, so we'll take it with them. This is the Morgan County Cougar Football Network on MTTV Channel 2, and we'll be back to West Liberty right after this.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Well, as darkness falls and descends on Don McKenzie Field, the thermometer drops with the darkness, 53 degrees now, as Middlesboro starts 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. And the handoff to Smith, and he's tackled, just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, and they might give him, looks like 2 yards up to the 44.
It looks like he may have had some room to run there, but the Cougars wouldn't allow it. So good defense there by the Cougars. Get the stop.
So 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 9, they mark the football on the 43. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So your score at the end of 1 here in West Liberty, Middlesboro 14, Morgan County nothing. And we'll be back to West Liberty here on MTTV Channel 2 right after this.
Life is filled with moments, some monumental, some mere seconds. Moments we often take for granted as we worry and anticipate all the moments to come. At Woodman Life, we help ease that worry with our affordable insurance and retirement products. We work to protect financial security, community pride, patriotism, and peace of mind so that you can protect the moments that matter most.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with 0 closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
Back here at Don McKenzie Field in West Liberty, 14-0, the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro with the lead. Morgan County rushed the football 13 times in the first period for 35 yards Nickel was 2 of 4 through the air for 10 yards, so 45 yards in offense, Steve, in the first quarter for Morgan County. Middlesboro had 11 yards rushing on the ground and 111 yards through the air. First play of the second period, 2nd and 9, football on the 43. They flipped the ends of the field. Bayless catches the football, crosses the 45. Forward momentum will bring him out to about the 48-yard line.
And the Yellow Jackets have had 2 big plays in the air, one for 49 yards, the other one for 48, and both of them resulted in touchdowns. One was a screen pass that a lot of yardage after the pass.
And the second was a bomb.
It was a bomb.
So 5 yards on that pass brings up 3rd down and 3. The football on the 49-yard line. Three receivers spread to the far side, one here to the near. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grigsby rolls. Looks, throws it over the middle. It's caught. And Wilson's down inside the 35. That'll move the chains. They'll give him the 33-yard line, so a 16-yard catch and run.
We was talking about that arm there a while ago. Kind of rolling to his right and threw that back across his body. And it was a bullet.
They marked that on the 32, so that's a 17-yard gain, and it's a first down for the Yellow Jackets as the clock goes down under 11 minutes left now here in the first half. And Middlesboro looks to add to their 14-point lead. Good move by Grigsby. Makes a defender miss, and he's all the way down inside the 20, down inside the 15, and they'll mark him down on the 11-yard line. So a 19-yard run for Grigsby. And the Yellow Jackets are down knocking on the door once again here.
Yeah, they're close to that 10-yard line, and first and
10, football on the 11. Grigsby stays in the shotgun. And Steve, he runs a good option himself.
He surely does.
Up the middle goes Smith into the end zone for the touchdown for Middlesboro.
Yellow Jackets as Smith rumbles 11 yards to the end zone for the Yellow Jacket touchdown.
So touchdown, Middlesboro.
Is up to a 20-0 lead as now it's time for the rocket shot. Extra point as Petra Sien's out on the field for the extra point.
Yeah, pretty good moves there on the 11-yard run.
And the kick's up and good. So 3 touchdowns, 3 extra points, and at the 10:22 mark left here in the first half, your score, Middlesboro 21, Morgan County nothing. And we'll be back to the Sargon Bowl at Don McKenzie Field right after this.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
21-0 Middlesboro, the Yellow Jackets with the lead here in West Liberty as they kick off to Morgan County.
Early in the second quarter.
Cantrell takes the kick on the 29, crosses the 35, out to about the 37-yard line, it looks like.
Good return there by Cantrell in a lot of traffic.
About a 12-yard return as he caught that around the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Morgan County. And Steve, they need an extended drive this time.
They do.
They've crossed midfield twice. Both times they've sputtered out on the Middlesboro side of the 50. Let's see if they can put a good drive together here, sustain it all the way down the field this time as Nickel breaks the huddle. Sends 2 receivers to the far side. He's in the shotgun where he's been all night. Hands it off to Wright, and he busts a tackle, and he's into the Middlesboro side of the football field all the way down inside the 45, so a good run for Wright. Looks like they'll mark him to the 43. So that's a 20-yard run for Chance Wright in a first down. And just like that, Morgan County's on the Middlesboro side of the 50 for the 3rd time this season. They're marking on the 41.
Yeah, I talked about earlier, if they got outside the pocket, it seemed like they done good, but that was right up the gut. It seems like it's about the 2nd time they've done that.
This time Nickel keeps the football on the option, but he's caught in the backfield.
Guess who? It's the Sturge. Tyler Sturgill.
So Sturgill with the tackle in the backfield. All the way back on the 48-yard line, so a 7-yard loss for Nickel, and that brings up 2nd and long. It puts the Cougars behind the chains on the 47-yard line. As a loss of 6, it's 2nd and 16. And that's not what they needed there, Steve.
No, they needed to go the other direction.
Sturgill came through almost unblocked, and he was in the backfield. Nickel just could not get away from him. 2nd and 16 now. Clock continues to move. We approach 9 minutes left in the first half. Nickel throws, and it's caught. And Sturgill with the hit. As Jared Nickel was the receiver, and he goes down on the 44-yard line.
He got the wind knocked out of him there when he got hit and hit the ground. So he's getting up slowly, but he's getting up and seems to be okay.
So Bradley Nickel to Jacob Nickel for a gain of 3, and Jacob took a lick. He took a hit on that catch.
As soon as he caught it, he got hit, and but that was a tough one.
I tell you, Steve, these linebackers in secondary for Middlesboro, they hit. They hit with authority.
They do.
3rd down and 13 now. Football on the 44. Nickel in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near. Nickel rolls in that option. He's looking, and he finally has to throw it away. And the flag comes in late.
I believe that's going to be holding on the Cougars.
Morgan County, after going over to the Middlesboro coaches, they will probably decline it, make it a 4th down.
It appears to be a holding call on the Cougars. We'll see. I would think Middlesboro would decline that if that's what it is. It is holding. And that penalty is declined. So that'll bring up 4th and 13, the football on the 44-yard line.
Back deep to punt, looks like number 19, Cameron Rogers for Cougars.
Back to return.
So Rogers is prepared to kick the football away for Morgan County. And again, another drive sputters on the Middlesboro side of the field.
Yeah, seems like that's been the story tonight for the Cougars. Just get across half midfield and can't do a whole lot with it.
Rogers kicks it. It takes a decent Morgan County roll bounce, and it'll go out of bounds on the 23-yard lines where they'll mark it.
So I believe this will be the worst field position that they've had. The Yellow Jackets anyway for tonight.
1st and 10 for Middlesboro. Football on the 23-yard line. The Yellow Jackets have a 21-0 lead, and we'll get they do break the huddle now, so we'll keep it right here. 1st and 10 Middlesboro. 21-0 the Yellow Jackets with the lead and the football. 8:20 left in the first half here in West Liberty. 2 receivers to the near side. And Yoakum on the carry for the Yellow Jackets crosses the 25 out to the 27-yard line, so we'll give him 4 yards. And that brings up 2nd down and 6.
And again, the Cougars need to get a stop here, get that ball back, and get a little momentum going here before the half ends.
And Morgan County's defense, Steve, has played a good first half. They've given up a couple of big pass plays, but overall they've played well.
They have.
The offense has moved the football. They've just sputtered on the Middlesboro side of the field. Grigsby throws this pass. Foster makes the catch and splits 3 Morgan County defenders out across the 40 to the 44-yard line. So Riley Foster goes to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 17. That moves the chains, and it's 1st and 10 Middlesboro. As again, they begin to march down the field. Grigsby in the pocket. Here he goes again. He airs it out down the right side. The pass is incomplete. Adam Cantrell on the coverage. Good coverage there.
Yep.
As Wilson was trying to catch that football, but good defense by the Cougars.
Yeah, good coverage there.
And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now for Middlesboro. I tell you, Steve, Grigsby is not afraid to put the football up deep.
And he's got an arm on him, doesn't he?
He certainly does.
And that one right there, he put some air under it, and it went down the field. And it was right on target.
It was right on target. High snap, Grigsby handles it, hands it off. And Yoakum will cross the 45 to the 46-yard line to give him 2 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8 on the 46-yard line.
So the Cougars do need to get a stop here, get a hold, and they hopefully force the Yellow Jackets to punt.
2 receivers to the far side. Grigsby gets it to Wilson on the screen, and there he goes. Crosses the 50 down into the Morgan County side of the field, all the way down inside the 40 to the – they'll mark that on the 37-yard line. So Grigsby and Wilson has had something going here all through the first half.
Yes, and he got down the field in a hurry there after he caught that ball. And that's hard to defend.
So another 1st down for the Yellow Jackets. And with a 21-0 lead and 6:17 left in the first half, they have it 1st and 10 on the Morgan County 37-yard line. 7 first downs on the evening for Middlesboro here in the first half. Grigsby rolls. He's looking downfield again. And he finds Bayless down inside the 30-yard line. Bayless is tackled. They'll mark that, it looks like, on the 26. So they mark that football on the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Moves the chains again. 8th first down for Middlesboro, and they continue the march. Grigsby in the shotgun, single receivers each side. Hands it off to Yoakum down inside the 25, the 20. Turns the corner down inside the 10, still on his feet. And Yoakum's finally brought to the ground all the way down to the 5-yard line. So what a run for Jack Yoakum. 21 yards for the Yellow Jackets.
I tell you what, it seemed like the Cougars couldn't get him down. They kept missing him, and once they did grab a hold of him, it took several of them to bring him down.
21-yard run for Yoakum. He moves the chains. 1st down, drive continues. 1st and goal now for the Yellow Jackets on the 5.
It seems like the Yellow Jackets have been balanced the play calls on the ground and in the air pretty good.
They certainly have. They've thrown the ball and ran the ball both.
Yep.
Well.
They sure have.
First and goal, football on the 5. Grigsby hands it off to Yoakum. Why not Yoakum again? This time he takes it 5 yards into the end zone for a touchdown for the Yellow Jackets. So Middlesboro with a 27-0 lead now on the Jack Yoakum touchdown at the 5:14 mark left here in the first half. And they'll try the extra point. And with the extra point pending, it's 27-0 Middlesboro. The snap was mishandled, but they still get the kick off, and it's good. So the extra point's good, and at the 5:14 mark left here in the first half, your score at Don McKenzie Field in the 2022 Sargent Bowl. Middlesboro 28, Morgan County nothing, and we'll be back to West Liberty right after this.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
Middlesboro with 4 touchdowns here in the first half, 2 on the ground, 2 in the air. They've got 111 yards running the football, 144 through the air, and a very balanced attack here for the Yellow Jackets, Steve, in the first half.
Yeah, the Cougars had the ball 4 times, and they've been pretty balanced as well. 2 punts and 2 turnovers on down, so that's not the way you want it. And maybe the 5th drive here for the Cougars may result in something different.
So Sin to kick it off. And Cantrell's waving and calls for a fair catch, and he'll take it. So Adam Cantrell with the fair catch, and the Cougars will take over on the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. This will be the 5th time that the Cougars touch the football in the first half.
And probably not a bad decision there by Adam. Pinned right there against the sideline and call the fair catch. And, tell you what, this Middlesboro team, they do a good job with the kicking. I mean,
they certainly do. This is the best kicker by far we've seen this year.
Yep, for sure.
4 extra points for Sin here in the first half, and he's got a leg on him at the kickoff as well.
He sure does. So Middlesboro does a lot of good things on all aspects of the game.
1st and 10 Cougars. 5:14 left here in the first half. Trip receivers to the far side. Nickel in the gun. Takes the snap. He rolls to his left. Looking, and that pass falls incomplete on the far side. Second and 10, football on the 24-yard line. The clock stops with 5:09 left here in the first half. Nickel 3 of 7 passing here in the first half for 13 yards for Morgan County. 2 receivers here to the near side. Single receiver to the far. Nickel again in the gun. Takes it on the 24. Fakes the handoff. Keeps it. Tries to turn the corner, but the Middlesboro defenders are in the backfield, and they tackle Nickel on the 24-yard line, so that'll be no gain. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Cougars. They actually marked that football on the 23, so he'll lose a yard. And it's 3rd down and 11, the football on the 23. Two receivers to the far side, 3 receivers here to the near side. So empty backfield. Nickel drops back deep, throws it over the middle, and it's caught by Jacob Nickel, and he goes down at the 26-yard line. So Jacob Nickel picks up 3, and that'll bring up 4th and 8 now. 4th and 8 with the football on the 26-yard line. And the clock continues to run now inside of 4 minutes left in the first half.
So the Cougars forced to punt here.
Cameron Rogers to kick it away. Bounce snap, Rogers picks it up, gets the kick away. And it hit on about the 50-yard line and rolls down on the Middlesboro side of the field. They'll down it on the 44-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets will take the football right there. So 3:25 left here in the first half, Steve, and Middlesboro has touched the football 4 times. They've took it to the house 4 times, and they have a 28-0 lead here.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of things right here tonight, and it seems like the Cougars don't have an answer for them.
2 receivers split to each side. Grigsby hands it off to Smith, and they quickly tackle him. And the football be marked on the 42-yard line.
And like you said earlier, this defense for the Cougars have looked good, and especially at times.
Morgan County's defense has played good tonight. They've just give up, some big plays.
Yep. Take those big plays out. You can manage the rest of them, and good things happen. But yeah, that play right there was excellent defense.
Excellent tackle in the backfield for the 1-yard loss. Brings up 2nd down and 11. Grigsby in the gun. 2 receivers each side. He rolls. Throws the receiver wide open. Wilson makes the catch on the Morgan County side of the field and goes down inside the 40. They'll mark him out at the 37-yard line. So Grigsby to Wilson. That's 21 yards on the pitch and catch.
And Wilson is very quick once he catches the ball. Made a good move there, avoided a tackle, and got a few yards after the catch.
And he's done that several times here in the first half.
He sure has.
Steve, he makes a move on the defender, and if they don't get him, he's out for a big game. 21 yards on that pitch and run. 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets. Football on the 37, 2 receivers each side. Smith, carries the football down to the 45-yard line, or to the 35, I'm sorry. Vincent Smith with the 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 9. They mark it on the 36. So one official was on the 35. They mark it on the 36.
So a little 2nd and long on this play.
Clock approaches 2 minutes left here in the first half. Two receivers both sides. Grigsby in the shotgun. He takes the low snap. He picks it up. And now they blow the play dead. And I believe he took a knee when he picked that football up, and they'll mark him right there. So when the knee touches the ground, the play's over with in high school, and that's just exactly what they done. They'll mark that back at the 42, so that's a 6-yard loss. And again, the snap was the cause of that, Steve. And that'll bring up 3rd and 15, the football on the 42-yard line. So they certainly have some plays in the book for 3rd and 15. We've seen some long plays out of this Yellow Jacket team here in the first half, and we'll see what Grigsby can do. He's got 2 receivers each side, Wilson in motion. Smith on the screen, and there he goes. He splits the defenders down inside the 10, and he's going all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Grigsby to Smith, 42 yards. Vincent Smith, 42 yards on the catch and run. And another screen, Steve, that turns into a big gainer.
Yep. And again, as soon as he caught that ball, he made a move and avoided a tackle, and he was off to the races.
So 34-0 Middlesboro. They're an extra point away from being up 35 points here in the first half. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 this time. So Grigsby in the gun, if they get the 2-point conversion here, the clock will run from this point forward. He takes the snap and rolls to his right, and he'll take it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. But there's a flag on the field, so hold it up. The 2-point conversion was good, but we have yellow laundry on the field. Let's see what they're going to call. That dreaded yellow rag, Steve.
Yeah, it gets.
And they're bringing it back, so it's an offensive penalty on Middlesboro.
So let's make it a little bit harder for them on this 2-point conversion.
So that backed it out to the 15-yard line now.
And again, you take away the big plays. The Cougars, again, give a big play there, and it's a scoring play, seems like.
So we'll try this 2-point conversion from the 15. That cost them 12 yards, took the 2 points off the board. Let's see what Grigsby does. Bayless has got the football down inside the 5. Did he make it in? He did not. So Bayless tackled just short. They needed 15. It looks like they got 14.
Good by the Cougars there not to give up, keep playing, and not let him in the end zone there.
So the 2-point conversion fails, and the score at the 1:15 mark left here in the first half, Middlesboro 34, Morgan County nothing, and we'll be back to Don McKenzie Field on the Morgan County Cougars Football Network.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
Morgan County with 64 yards of offense here in the first half, 312 for Middlesboro, and it's 34-0 the Yellow Jackets as they kick off. And I believe Cantrell takes the kicker. That's actually Nickel.
That's Nickel, yep.
And he crossed the 20, but now he'll be tackled and brought down inside the 25-yard line. So Bradley Nickel brings the football out to the 20. They're going to mark it on the 23. So 1st and 10 for the Cougars, the football on the 23-yard line. And we got 1 minute and 7 seconds left here in the first half, and it will be good to see the Cougars, Steve, get on the scoreboard here before the intermission.
And it's going to take a big play, a couple big plays. They got time for a few plays here, but they're going to have some big plays happen.
So Nickel in the gun, 2 receivers to the near side. Takes a snap, hands it off. And Rogers with the football goes out to the 30-yard line. So a good run for Cam Rogers, 7 yards.
I think the Cougars do have all their timeouts, don't they?
They've got 2.
They used one. That's right. That is correct.
So Rogers picked up 8 yards as they mark it on the 31. And 2nd down and 2 now, and the clock rolling inside 40 seconds, and Morgan County appears to be in no hurry.
Yeah, but then I guess the other thing is you don't want to take a timeout and give the ball back to to Middlesboro.
Rogers again, this time out over the 35 to the 40-yard line, and they'll mark him out across the 40.
And that'll be enough for a first down.
So they'll mark the football on the 41-yard line. That's a 10-yard gain for Cam. Moves the chains. And it's 1st and 10, Morgan County. The clock down under 15 seconds now. We'll see if they get another play off here before the end of the first half.
They're going to have to work quick if they do.
So Nick on the gun, 2 receivers to the far side. And they'll not get the play off. So your score here at intermission in the 2022 Sargent Bowl at Don McKenzie Field, the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets 34, the Morgan County Cougars nothing. We'll go back for a quick commercial, and then we'll come back for the Sargent Festival halftime festivities here on MTTV Channel 2.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
The Morgan County Sorghum Fort. Our first court member, Anna Cantrell. Anna is a 16-year-old daughter of Levi and Rachel Cantrell. Tonight she is being escorted by her brother, Adam Cantrell. Anna is a member of FFA, JAG, and on the track and cross-country teams. Anna enjoys fishing, hunting, traveling, and spending time with her friends and family. Anna plans to attend Morehead State University to pursue a career in the medical field, specializing in dentistry. Ladies and gentlemen, Anna Cantrell. Shelby Joe Cole. Shelby is a 16-year-old daughter of Shelley and Eric Cole. Tonight she is being escorted by her father, Eric Cole. Shelby is involved in FFA, Student Council, 4-H, National Honor Society, and Educators Rising. She has been on the NCHS varsity cheer team for 3 years. After high school, she plans on attending Morehead State University to pursue a career in vet medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Shelby Jo Cole. Kirsten Gillum. Kirsten is a 16-year-old daughter of Daniel and Hope Gillum. She is being escorted by her father, Daniel. The clubs Kirsten participates in are National Honor Society, Student Council, HOSA, Juniorettes, Educators Rising, and FBLA. She has also been on the varsity cheerleading team for 3 years. In the future, Kirsten wants to attend Big Sandy Technical College for dental hygienist. Ladies and gentlemen, Kirsten Gillum. Gracie Lewis. Gracie is a 16-year-old daughter of Larry and Julie Lewis. Tonight, she is being escorted by her dad, Larry. Gracie is an FFA officer and enjoys being outdoors and taking care of her dogs and cows. This past summer, Gracie ran her own small produce business, growing and selling produce from her home garden. She also enjoys spending time with her family and friends. Gracie plans to attend Morehead State University and pursue a career in education or agriculture. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gracie Lewis. Natalie Ramey. Natalie is the 16-year-old daughter of Gary and Lakin Ramey. She is being escorted by her father, Gary. Natalie is associated with National Honor Society and HOSA. She is a cheerleader that enjoys hanging out with friends and any chance she gets and making TikToks. Her future plans include going to John Jay College of Criminal Justice and majoring in forensics. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Ramey. And presenting this year's winner will be Kaylee Dunn, who was crowned Sorghum Queen 2021. And as voted on by the school for 2022, Morgan County Sorghum Queen is Gracie Lewis. Give Gracie another round of applause. Morgan County Sorghum Queen, Gracie Lewis. Let's give all of our court members a big round of applause.
So congratulations to Gracie Lewis, the 2022 Sorghum Queen here at Don McKenzie Field in West Liberty. Halftime, the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro hold a 34-0 lead over Morgan County. And let's take a look at some of the unofficial statistics. In the first half, Morgan County ran the football 18 times for 65 yards. Nickel through the air was 4 of 8 for 16 yards. Middlesboro had 312 yards unofficially in the first half, 14 rushes for 105 yards. Passing, Steve Grigsby was 12 of 13 for 207 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half.
And those touchdowns seem to be big plays. 49 yards, 48 yards, and a 42-yard pass. So some big plays there, resulting in touchdowns.
Morgan County was 1 of 6 on third down conversions in the first half, and they was 0 of 2 on fourth down conversion attempts. Middlesboro didn't have a lot of third down conversion attempts in the first half, but they did convert 3 of the 4 that they had. And here at halftime, again, it's 34-0. Steve, walk us through the drive chart in the first half. Tell us how Middlesboro put these 34 points on the scoreboard.
Well, they had 5 drives, and each one of them resulted in a touchdown. The first one ended up on a 49-yard TD pass. The extra point was good, and that's another thing that we talked about earlier, that the kicking team of the Yellow Jackets, they've done a really good job kicking the extra points and kicking off. So a lot of aspects that this team does well. The second drive ended up with a 48-yard touchdown pass. Made it an extra point was good, made it 14-0. Third drive ended up in a touchdown with a 11-yard run. Ended up the extra point was good, 21-0. The fourth drive ended up with a touchdown and a 5-yard run. So the first 4 drives by the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets balanced. 2 touchdowns passing and 2 touchdowns running. And on that 5th one was a 42-yard pass, and the the 2-point version failed. Ended up 34 points in the first half for the Yellow Jackets. The Cougars' first drive ended up in a turnover on downs. The second drive ended up being they punted the ball away. The third drive ended up being a turnover on downs, and those last 2 drives ended up being punts. And that 6th drive ended up the clock running out to the end of the first half. And again, the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets up over the Cougars right now, 34-0.
Well, the failed 2-point conversion there just before halftime for Middlesboro was big, because if they actually made the extra point on a kick, but it was brought back due to a penalty all the way back to the 15-yard line. Then they went for 2. They almost pulled it off. They came up a yard short.
They did.
But that 2-point conversion would have put them at 36 before halftime, and then the clock would have ran without stopping for the rest of the game. So that was a big stop there for Morgan County right before halftime. Cameron Rogers ran the football 6 times in the first half for Morgan County for 55 yards. So Cam, with a good first half running the football. Chance Wright had 8 carries for 21 yards. Alan Justice had 1 carry for a loss of 4 as he tried to turn the corner there in the first quarter. He tried to go to the right and turn the corner, but Middlesboro was in the backfield on the football. And Bradley Nickel had 3 rushes and lost 7 yards on those 3 attempts. Middlesboro, Caden Grigsby, the quarterback, ran 3 times for 74 yards and a touchdown. Jack Yoakum, 4 rushes for 32 yards and a touchdown. Passing for Middlesboro, Grigsby was 10 of 11 for 156 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just an awesome show that he put on here in the first half for Middlesboro. Cameron Wilson, he spread the ball around. Grigsby did really well. He had 4 different receivers in the first half. Cameron Wilson caught 6 of those 11 passes for 81 yards and a touchdown. Riley Foster took one into the end zone. He had 2 catches for 68 yards, and Vincent Smith scored the 3rd touchdown through there in the first half, and it was a 42-yard bomb from Grigsby, and that brings us to where we're at, 34-0 here at halftime. Once again, the 2022 Sargent Bowl here at Don McKenzie Field is being brought to you by Appalachian Wireless, Bank of the Mountains, Caney Valley Propane, Commercial Bank, Dave Ison, candidate for Morgan County Judge Executive, First National Bank, Frederick Law Office, PLLC, Standifer Builders, the Citizens Bank, GNS Concrete and Metal Roofing Services, Vicki Oldfield Realtor Homeland Real Estate, and Woodman Life. We're going to go back to the studio. We'll get in a few commercials of these sponsors. It's halftime, the 2022 Sargent Bowl, 34-0 Middlesboro over Morgan County on the Morgan County Cougars Football Network, and we'll be right back.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with zero closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
Life is filled with moments, some monumental, some mere seconds. Moments we often take for granted as we worry and anticipate all the moments to come. At Woodman Life, we help ease that worry with our affordable insurance and retirement products. We work to protect financial security, community pride, patriotism, and peace of mind so that you can protect the moments that matter most.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season. You can have full control of your network with MRTC Total Command. This feature enhances your internet experience right at your fingertips. Worry less about online threats with included virus protection. Choose the sites your children visit and limit their screen time with parental control features. Manage smart devices at the touch of a button. You get all this for just $9.95. Plus, we will upgrade your router at no extra cost. Now that's Wi-Fi Advantage.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezell. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Don McKenzie Field in the 2022 Sargem Bowl, Middlesboro with a 34-0 lead over Morgan County here at halftime, almost ready to get the second half underway. It was 56 degrees here at kickoff this evening. Darkness has fell across Don McKenzie Field here in the first half, but it's still a beautiful night. The winds are still calm, clear skies of 53 degrees as we get ready to kick off the second half in what was a very good offensive output, Steve, for the Yellow Jackets in the first half.
They sure did. They pretty much dominated the offensive end on their side of the ball and didn't have any trouble. Scored on every possession. I'm sure that the coaching staff of the Cougars are going to have to come up with something, a plan for the second half, and try to make some stops and try to finish some of those drives that they had on offense. So we'll see what happens in this second half, but the Cougars got an uphill battle right here in the second half against this Yellow Jackets team.
Cameron Rogers had a good first half for Morgan County rushing the football. He touched the pigskin 6 times and ran for 55 yards for Morgan County in the first half. Chance Wright had 21 yards on 8 carries for the Cougars. Bradley Nickel was 4 of 8 through the air for 16 yards in the first half. No interceptions and no touchdowns. So the second half getting ready to start here momentarily at Don McKenzie Field. Again, 34-0 Middlesboro.
Did step out of the press box here at halftime, and big crowd, which is expected during the Sorghum Bowl, and good support, which, you know, Cougars usually have a big crowd anyway, but Sorghum Bowl brings out everybody. So big crowd, and we do want to appreciate everybody out there and watching us on MTTV Channel 2. And if you like what you see, tell a neighbor, tell a family member. We'll get them signed up. We'll get them connected, and they can watch these games as well.
How many subscribers do we have now, Steve, to our cable network?
Just under 3,500.
So we're going into 3,500 homes and businesses across Elliott, Morgan, Menifee, Wolf, and parts of Bath County, wherever you may be across the viewing area on Friday evening. We thank you for inviting us into your homes or places of business for a couple hours. We hope you're enjoying this Morgan County Cougars football telecast. They've put 2 minutes back on the clock. I don't know if they're going to let that run out before we get started here or not. It appears that they are. So, Andy, if you want to, go back and get us in a quick commercial from one of our sponsors, and we'll be back to West Liberty here in just a few moments.
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with 0 closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezell. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Second half getting ready to start here in West Liberty. Braxton Sexton will kick this football off for Morgan County. Middlesboro will have the first possession of the second half, and the Yellow Jackets have a 34-point lead, 34-0.
And the Cougars going to have to find something to find an answer for this on the defensive side this half.
Line drive kick taken on the 21, and a good return out across the 40-yard line all the way out to the 47, 48-yard line. And that was Cameron Wilson. Returning that kick 28 yards to the 48-yard line, and Wilson sets up the Yellow Jackets with good field position to start this second half on their own 48-yard line. 1st and 10, 34-0 Middlesboro with the lead and the football. Just starting the second half here in West Liberty. So Grigsby handed off to Smith in the backfield, and the Morgan County defense wasn't fooled by that, Steve. They tackle him back inside the 45.
And,
and the Carrier stays down on the field. And they have a timeout. They've took a timeout for the injured player from Middlesboro. We'll take it with them when we come back to West Liberty. 34-0 Middlesboro.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane. Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
So that was a loss of 3 on the play. Middlesboro now with 2nd and 13, the football on the 45-yard line. And the handoff down inside the Morgan County side of the field, down inside the 40, all the way down to the 35-yard line was Vincent Smith.
Gives them a first down.
So a first down for the Yellow Jackets. They move the chains.
Smith with a good run there for the Yellow Jackets.
And it's 1st and 10, the football on the 35-yard line. Single receivers each side. Grigsby with the snap. And stopped on about the 31-yard line for a gain of about 4 is Smith. So 2nd down and 6, the football on the 31-yard line. First drive of the second half, and Middlesboro has the football. Second down and 6, twin receivers on both sides. Grigsby in the shotgun. This time he keeps the football. Right up the middle goes Grigsby down inside the 15, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets and Grigsby. So a 31-yard run for Caden Grigsby. And just like that, out of the locker room, 6 more points is on the board, and at the 9:32 mark of the third period, it's 40-0 Middlesboro, and the clock begins to run.
Yeah, we was afraid of that, and again, another drive. It's another touchdown.
So Grigsby with the touchdown run, and Sin will try the extra point. And again, he's an excellent kicker. He's done a good job tonight. Best kicker we've seen this year, and that one's right down the middle again. So the extra point's up and good. And your score at the 8:55 mark left here in the third period, Middlesboro 41 and Morgan County nothing, and we'll be back to West Liberty right after this.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Back here at Don McKenzie Field, 41-0 now. Middlesboro with the lead as they kick off, and the clock will run for the rest of this game.
And again, another good kick.
17-yard line, he crosses the 25 out to about the 27. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Morgan County, the football on the 27-yard line. Football's on the 32-yard line, Steve, and I constantly have trouble trying to see where they mark the football at when it's on the far side of the field. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Football on the 32-yard line. 41-0 Yellow Jackets with the lead.
Yeah, when that ball's on the other side of the field, sometimes it does fool you.
2 receivers to the far side, but the football's handed off. And Wright carries the football up to the 34-yard line. So give Chance 2 yards on that carry. And it'll be 2nd and 8 with the football on the 34.
Got everybody in their bibbed overalls or flannel shirts, and I tell you what, the weather tonight, they need that flannel shirt. A little cool. Feels like fall.
It sure is. Fall's in the air here in West Liberty. 2nd and 8, football on the 34-yard line. Nickel in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the far side, a single receiver here to the near side. And this time he throws it over the middle for Cantrell, and that football's picked off. And Cam Wilson's going to take that football to the house, so the pick 6, 48 yards for Wilson.
Well, we were talking about there wasn't no turnovers in that first half. It was a good, clean play, played first half. And
we was just talking about no turnovers. That's right, in the first half. And just like that, the interception goes the other way for Middlesboro, and it's 47-0 Middlesboro. And the kick is up and good by Sin. So the clock continues to roll after that 48-yard interception returned by Wilson. Middlesboro now leads Morgan County 48-0, and we'll be back to Don McKenzie Field on the Morgan County Cougars Football Network.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with 0 closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
Back here at Don McKenzie Field, 48-0, Middlesboro with the lead, and they'll kick the football away again. And Nickel takes this one on the 15-yard line. Good return out across the 30, still on his feet, and he's finally tackled on the 37-yard line.
Good return there. by Nickel.
So Nickel returns it out across the 35-yard line. They'll mark it, it looks like, on about the 36. And that's where Morgan County will start this possession. First and 10 for the Cougars. Football on the 37-yard line. They trail 48-0 in this game.
And again, they're in no hurry now. Taking their time. They're in the huddle.
.235 left here in the third period. The clock runs. Two receivers to the far side. Nickel in the gun, takes the snap. He keeps the football and takes it out to about the 40-yard line. So Bradley Nickel takes it to the 40. That's a gain of 4.
And both these teams dress about 30 players. So you're probably not going to get too much difference in the game. They don't have a whole lot of subs to get in, to put in and go young or go with the junior varsity team here. So what you see, what you get is what you get here.
2nd and 7, football on the 40-yard line. Nickel takes the snap, hands the football off. And out across the 45 to about the 46-yard line is Cameron Rogers. And another good run for Rogers, Steve. He's had several good runs tonight for Morgan County.
He sure has.
3rd and 1, the football on the 46-yard line. I have Rogers with 7 carries now for 61 yards in the game. Nickel hands it off, and again across the 50 and down into Middlesboro territory goes Cameron Rogers, and he goes all the way down to the 47-yard line, so he'll get 7 yards on that carry, and that'll move the chains for the Cougars, gives them a first down. And as the clock winds down under 45 seconds left in the first half, they'll operate on the Middlesboro side of the field.
And they've had a couple good drives. Got the ball on the other side of the field and just could not finish. So we'll see what the Cougars do on this drive.
1st and 10, Nickel in the gun. 2 receivers here to the near side. Fakes a handoff to Rogers. Nickel keeps the football, comes near side. He's down inside the 40, still on his feet to 35, and that's where he'll go down at. They'll give him the 34-yard line, so a good run there for Bradley Nickel. 13 yards. Moves the chains again.
It looks like Bradley maybe just cramping up a little bit.
And it's 1st and 10 for Morgan County, and that's the last play of the third quarter. So when we come back to Don McKenzie Field, the fourth quarter will be underway. 48-0 Middlesboro here on the Cougars Football Network.
From Frankfort, but we get to appreciate him every single Friday night and every single day in Morgan County. It is that time to give love and respect for the man, the legend, Don McKenzie. We love you, Dono. Just another little bit of information. Tomorrow we come out to the parade. We're looking at the Grand Marshal of the Morgan County Silver Festival Parade. Starts at 1 o'clock.
$48-0 Middlesboro as we go to the fourth quarter here in West Liberty, Don McKenzie Field, and Don McKenzie, you say, will lead the parade tomorrow.
He will.
He'll
Be the Grand Marshal for the parade tomorrow. Starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow in West Liberty.
First play of the fourth period. Cougars with the football, and down inside, our Chance Wright spins down inside the 20, still on his feet inside the 15. And they finally bring Chance to the ground all the way down to the 11-yard line.
Couple good moves there. Broke a couple tackles.
So Chance Wright with a good run for Morgan County all the way down to the 11-yard line and a first down. And let's see if Morgan County can stick this football in the end zone and get on the scoreboard. Nickel in the gun. Hands it off again up the middle. This time Rogers down inside the 10 to about the 5-yard line. So give Rogers 6 on the carry. Second and goal. They mark it on the 4-yard line. Second down and goal. Nickel keeps the football. Tried to do the option. They lose it. But Nickel covers it up. But that'll be a loss on the play of about 6. They'll mark that football on the 10-yard line. So we tried to pitch on the option, Steve. They mishandled the football, and Morgan County will back up 6 yards on that play.
That hurt. Had a little momentum going and mishandle on the.
And it's third down and 9. It actually wasn't goal to go. It's third and 9 now. The football on the 10. Morgan County can actually get a first down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I think it was spotted on the 11 there when they.
It was.
Yeah. So.
Third and 9. 9 to move the chains. 10 to put 6 on the board. Nickel fakes the handoff to Rogers, throws it over the middle, and that football's intercepted.
And
that was number 6. McKee Young for Middlesboro intercepts that pass. Second interception of the evening for Nickel.
That ball was batted up in the air and came right back down in his arms there.
So Morgan County had the football down there close, ready to score, Steve, and they cough it up. Second turnover of the evening, and Middlesboro will take over right there, first and 10. Football's on the 3-yard line.
So a golden opportunity there for the Cougars to score, and sometimes that's wrong place at the wrong time and right place at the right time for the defense there.
So first and 10 Middlesboro, clock down under 9 minutes here now as they snap this football, 48-0. And around the left side and out of bounds. Goes Young, who took the snap at quarterback that time. And they mark that football, it looks like, on the 7-yard line, so that's a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down and 6. 48-0 Yellow Jackets with the lead and the football, and Morgan County missed a golden opportunity there, Steve, to get on the scoreboard.
They sure did.
So Middlesboro with the second unit in, Young at quarterback. He takes the snap. And they'll run the football again. And around the right side out across the 20 to the 25-yard line went Anthony Miracle, and that's a first down for the Yellow Jackets. They move the chains. So they mark the football on the 25. First and 10 Yellow Jackets, and the clock continues to move. It's down. It'll be down to 7:30 now at this snap. And the quarter goes by fast when the clock don't stop.
That's for sure. It goes quick.
Middlesboro content with running the football. They'll lose yardage on that play as Morgan County, their defenders, was in the backfield at the snap. Malachi Coots was the ball carrier, and he lost 5 yards all the way back to the 20-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 15 now for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets in control, 48-0.
So Middlesboro's going to win this district matchup here this evening. The only question is the final score.
Yeah, this game's pretty much been determined. Determined pretty early.
Young tries to throw the screen, and that football was almost picked off. And that'll bring up 3rd and 15 now, the football on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I think he had his eyes on the end zone there.
I think he did too.
Don't know if I could blame him, but yeah, he. And the ball did float just a little bit on the quarterback there.
Two receivers split both sides, and Young's going to throw the football this time. He floats it up to about the 45-yard line, and it's batted down incomplete.
Good defense there by the Cougars to knock that ball down.
Sheehan was the intended receiver. Morgan County defended that pass well. It falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down and 15 with the football on the 20.
And I tell you what, that was a good pass. Accurate, right on line.
It certainly was.
It was right on target.
So 4th and 15, and Middlesboro will do something they've not done tonight, and that's punt the football. Morgan County has everybody up at the line. What a kick.
Wow.
By Grigsby all the way down inside the 35, and they'll mark it on the 29-yard line. So that flips ends of the field.
Yeah, another good punt. Kicking Middlesboro's been very impressive.
Their kicking game has been very impressive here tonight. It has, and that's something for a lot of years you've not seen a lot of good kicking in this area for high school teams in general, but this team here can kick the football.
They sure can.
1st and 10 now for Morgan County. The clock down under 4:20. And across the 30 to about the 31-yard line goes Cameron Rogers. So Rogers will gain 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7 Cougars. Clock down under 4 minutes now. 48-0 Yellow Jackets. Nickel in the gun, takes the snap. He keeps the football this time. He's got a lot of real estate. He crosses the 50, the 45, still on his feet. Good run by Nickel down inside the Middlesboro 40 all the way to the 36-yard line. So a 33-yard run for Nickel. Flips the sides of the field, and now Morgan County has the football on the 36-yard line of Middlesboro.
Yeah, big run there by Nickel. Had a lot of open yardage there, open field, and took advantage of it.
Big run for Nickel, 1st and 10 for the Cougars, and they're on the Middlesboro side of the field once again, trying to get on the scoreboard here before this clock runs out. Nickel in the gun. Handoff up the middle, goes right. Good move. He makes the defender miss, still on his feet, down inside the 30, and now they'll tackle Chance as he gets to the 25, 24-yard line. So Wright with a 12-yard gain, and that's another 1st down for the Cougars. So, Steve, Morgan County has run the ball at times well tonight in this football game.
And one good positive thing is they haven't quit. They keep playing.
2 receivers to the far side. Again, Nickel with the option, flips it in the backfield. Again, the ball's on the ground, and this time this fumble is lost. And at the 32-yard line.
So the last 3 possessions on the for for the Cougars has resulted in a turnover. 2 interceptions and now a fumble.
Guys, if you're still online with us listening, do me a favor, say a prayer for these guys as we make the journey all.
So the football's on the 32-yard line.
Come up some very bad curvy roads on the way up here.
1st and 10 now for Middlesboro. And, Steve, like you said, the last 3 possessions has ended in turnovers for Morgan County. 2 interceptions and a fumble.
Yep.
And the clock's down under 1:40 now as Middlesboro takes the snap, and they'll wind this clock down. And they'll leave West Liberty with a big district win over Morgan County here in the 2022 Sorghum Bowl.
And again, the Cougars going to have to go back to the drawing board, work on the, some things on both sides of the field. And but look at the positives, build on that, and hopefully end this season on a positive.
So the football on the 23-yard line, 2nd and 19. And the clock will be under a minute when they snap it this time.
I want to have a quick wrap-up, guys, when this game's over so I can get on the road and head back home. Coots calls for it. I'm sorry, Kai Young calls for it.
Young takes the snap, keeps the football. And he'll be tackled on about the 24-yard line, it looks like. So give him 1. And it's 3rd down and 18 with the football. So Middlesboro will take 1 more snap, it looks like, and this one here should do it. And they're not even going to take the final snap.
Nope.
That's going to be it. So our final score here in the 2022 Sorghum Bowl, Middlesboro 48, Morgan County nothing. And we'll be back here after just a couple of commercials to wrap this thing quickly up in West Liberty right after this.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The 2022 Sorghum Bowl. As they give out the Sorghum Bowl awards here, we'll go silent for that for just a moment.
MVP. Yellow Jackets, number 1, Cameron Wilson. And now for the presentation for the Morgan County Sorghum Bowl champions, Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. Let's congratulate Middlesboro on a great game.
County here tonight in what was a very impressive offensive showing for these Yellow Jackets. Quickly, we'll wrap this thing up with some unofficial statistics. And again, this program's getting better that I'm using, but it's I don't know if it's messed up here in the second half or not. What it winds up with showing for Morgan County, 29 times they ran the football for 158 yards, 4 of 9 passing for nickel for 16 yards in the game. Middlesboro with 343 yards of offense in this football game, 23 rushes, 136 yards, 12 of 15 passing for 207 yards and 3 touchdowns through the air. Steve, Middlesboro had 7 touchdowns in this football game. Their place kicker, Sim, was a perfect 6 of 6 on extra points, and they missed 1 2-point conversion, but Sim actually made the extra point on that too, but it was brought back because of a penalty, and that was really the only blunder that Middlesboro had with the football tonight.
Yep, only 2 possessions they did not score on. One there at the end of the game they ended up punting, and the other one was the end of the game. And so the Cougars didn't have any answers for them on the defensive side, and the Yellow Jackets pretty much dominated the game.
So Morgan County is defeated here tonight again, 48-0. Middlesboro outscored the Cougars 14-0 in the opening period. They tacked 20 more points on the board in the second period, took a 34-0 lead at the intermission. Middlesboro scored 14 more points in the third quarter, and that wrapped up the scoring for this game in a quickly moving second half as the clock moved after the first score in the third period. 48-0 your final. So Morgan County will be back in action. They fall to 1-5 on the season now with this loss, and they'll be back in action next Friday evening, September the 30th, as they travel to Leslie County to take on Leslie County. And MTTV, we will carry that game here on the Morgan County Cougars Football Network. So I'm Chris Dickerson for Steve Gullett, along with the rest of the staff and the MTTV crew. We thank you for joining us here at the Sorghum Bowl this evening. Again, your final score, Middlesboro 48, Morgan County nothing. And we'll catch you right back here next Friday evening in Leslie County. Good night, everyone.